Hi guys, I hope all is well and welcome to the videos again. Thanks for watching. So in the next 4 videos I'm going to try to be much quicker and do the less talking, more doing, and show you something really exciting. So we're gonna make, in the next 4 weeks, we're gonna make 8 amazing jars, okay? Jars of the condiments that basically are sitting in your fridge, keeping probably forever or at least 2-3 weeks minimum, and will just great addition to your food. They will transform simple salad, simple pasta, simple vegetable, and they will just take it to another level. They are versatile. You don't have to only use them for one thing. You can just play with it. And I always find that having those jars of food, jars of condiments, you know, little pickles, little marinades, little kind of sauces, spice mixes, it's just something that really helps in creativity in the kitchen, or transforms something quite boring and something that, you know, even the soups and stuff like that, you know, you can just really take your food to the next level. And sometimes we have zero inspiration. Sometimes we come back home and you are just like, oh my God, what I'm gonna eat for dinner? There is the same old soup. Then these things are for you, so watch this. So today I'm gonna make 2 dry jars, okay? Well, actually I'm gonna just show you how to quickly make it. I'm not gonna even bore you with making them live because it's so boring. So we're gonna make an almond parmesan first. So how I'm gonna make it? So I have the blanched almonds here. So I just blitz them in a high-speed blender. However, if you don't have that high-speed blender, or just bite ground almonds, and the ground almonds are perfectly fine for it. So don't even, so that's how simple it gets, okay? So you couldn't get any simpler. Just get the ground almonds and then have a cup of almonds. So for this kind of for this amount of jar here, so that's around a cup of almonds. And then for the cup of almonds, we're gonna use 1/3 of a cup of a nutritional yeast, okay? So that's a really good start, and that's what gives the cheesiness. So you're gonna have a 1/3 cup of the nutritional yeast, and then just basically mix it all well, or blitz it together. If you're gonna use the whole almonds, the parmesan will just be a bit more crunchy, you know, they have a bit more texture probably, but no biggie if you can't do that. It's absolutely fine. Try to use the blanched almonds because then the parmesan is nice and white and it kind of looks like a cheese. Now it smells amazing because of the nutritional yeast, sorry. You're gonna add a tiny bit of salt to it, but not too much. And if you like, maybe some garlic granules, but just like a little sprinkle. So for this amount, I would just say maybe a teaspoon at max. And then just blend it all together, or just shake it in the jar. If you are using already the ground almonds, just shake it well in the jar. Make sure that the nutritional yeast are just breaking nicely. And that's it, here we go. So you've got the almond parmesan, which goes fantastically well with all sorts of pastas. But of course, it's absolutely fascinating on the salads, you know, on some grilled vegetables, you know, sprinkle that like just for this kind of tangy, nice cheesy, but also crunchy taste. So, you know, it's gonna just take your even sandwich to the next level. So this is really beautiful. Okay, so here we go. I've made it. I've done it. 3 minutes. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna actually really do now here online is going to make a dry, kind of spice mix, but I don't even want to say spice because it's not really spice, but like a crunchiness. So something again that you can just put on your sandwiches, sprinkle your, you know, your breads, your spreads, your vegan cheeses, whatever you like, even any kind of roasted vegetables. So that just adds this like a really nice flavor and a crunch, and again just makes everything a bit more exciting. So I guess any type of soup you have, why not? So what I'm gonna do, so I have here 100 mils of sesame seeds, just the white ones. Then I'm gonna do exactly the same with the black sesame. Here we go. And don't worry, I'm just gonna make a huge mess now, but that's fine. Then I'm gonna have a nigella seeds. So I'm gonna have a nigella seeds, I'm gonna have half of it. So just so 50 mils or half a cup or whatever you're using. It's just the proportion. So colors are already getting there. Then I'm gonna get the poppy seeds. Poppy seeds are adding like this nice kind of nuttiness. They're very interesting flavor. So I'm gonna go for around the same amount as the nigella seeds. So here we go. So there is a bobby. And then lastly, super important and really great for you are the hemp seeds, okay? So the hemp seeds, especially for all vegans, super important, great source of proteins, of all omegas and things like that. But also just adding this really nice, beautiful, like a really rich, a bit oily flavor as well. So obviously the oil carries all the nice flavors. So it's just gonna go wonderfully well in like on a hummus. This is my favorite on a hummus. So here we go. That looks a bit like an Isle of Wight kind of sand image, just with the different colors. And then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of onion granules, because I really like onion and garlic. If you can't eat onion and garlic, or if you don't like it, not a biggie. Leave it behind yourself and just enjoy the seeds. And now my jar is slightly too small for all of that. It's gonna take me some time to mix it, but it will come together as a one. And then here we go. I'd store it in a fridge just because you can make sure that this is like really nice and vibrant and won't go stale as well. But of course, it can just stay on your shelf. And just have that, you know. And what I mean is, like, make a big jar, because the minute we make like a really tiny amount of things, you know, we run out really quickly, and then we are just like, we have to do it again, and it just gets, you know, annoying, and everyone is like, oh, we'll do it again. So make yourself a stock of the things so you don't run out. And then when it's gloomy one Sunday and it's really raining, then stock up again. But make sure you have enough stuff, because when we have got stuff in the fridge or in a ladder on your shelf, we use it. When we see, we use it, and we get more creative. When we have to make all this stuff from scratch, when we're already busy after work and tired, it's not gonna happen, guys. So just here we go. Amazing spice mix that's beautiful for your hummuses, your spreads, your baba ganoush, your anything, your soups are amazing. And almond parmesan, beautiful on pastas and roasted vegetables. So that's our number one, and stay tuned for the next week. More amazing sauces and jars.